Hi, welcome to the Candlestick Trader. Today is Tuesday, 19 September. There's a very interesting day happening. As I mentioned in my last video during the weekend, that we could expect any downturn movements for the NASDAQ, which initially happened. We had this told about this Fibonacci grid. As you can see here on your screen, we have hit the orange line, 15,080 for today, which seems like a pretty good support for the short term. So let's look at the investing graph. This is the 1 minute chart. As you can currently see, we have hit the bottom for today, which is 15,068. I told in the weekend that 15,080 will be a good support, which is also in a Fibonacci grid level. And we have now going up until 15,220, and now we are going slightly closing a little bit more in the minus 0.5%. So we have like 25 or 30 minutes left until close. It will be a red day, I expect. If we close around here, it will be a flat day. But tomorrow we will have the Federal Reserve with his FOMC statement. And normally on the day of the rate hike decision, it will be, of course, mainly expected as a no rate hike. But the tone of the Federal Reserve will be important here, whether it will be hawkish or dovish. So we'll see what happens next. But our expectation came out like seen before. So we can see that. Let me going to the 4-hour chart. So here is the Fibonacci grid. We have hit this level here, which is the yellow area, which is another zone. So we can expect that for tomorrow during the FOMC statement with high volatility, we can reach 15,000, which could be our next target before we go up again for the longer term. So we have broken the like mid-range support, this green arrow, so I'm going rid of it. We have still this red resistance line, which is going downwards. And if we see that if we are going to close below 15,200, we could expect more downwards movement for tomorrow, which is highly likely because we have the volatility for tomorrow. And if you look at here for the 1-day chart, as I told in the weekend, we have a moving average, 100-day moving average, which sits around 14,850, which is likely at the same level as the Bollinger Band's bottom line. So the 14,900 will be the absolutely minimum that we can reach for the midterm. But still, we have lots of uncertainty ahead for the coming week. But I would say that we could reach 15,080 again for tomorrow, since the volatility still persists. Let's look to the S&P 500. So for the S&P 500, we see here the same thing happening. We are very close to the moving average, 100-day moving average, which sits around 4,396, currently at 4,444. And let me look at the 1-hour chart. Slight uptick, and 4-hour chart. Yeah, we hit like the bottom of the Bollinger Bands, but we have still some room left to go below this level. Let's see if we can look at the RSI. where we stand to the relative strength index. On a day chart, we are at 46, and with the 4-hour time frame around 38.60. And this yellow line here, if the purple line crosses the yellow line from the bottom to the upside, there could be a upwards momentum coming up. But if we like keep below this yellow line, we could expect more downwards movement for the S&P 500 as well. And if you look at the longer one day again, yes, it's like the same for here. This line, let me draw a line here to make it more clearly. 4,386 will be the absolute bottom for the S&P 500 for this week. So this week we can reach that level, and from there on I would suggest to enter longs for the S&P 500, and for the NASDAQ I would say that 15,000 will be a good entry point to go long. Let's bring up the one-day chart again. So it sits around here at this level. The Bollinger Bands bottom lies around 40,900. But 15,000 will be a good entry point for this week if we hit it. And that's mainly it for today. Don't forget to subscribe, give a like, and see you on the next one. Peace.